This is a demonstration on doing a topical study using Logos 10, version 10 of Logos software. First thing I'm going to do here is I'm going to go over to my guides icon and click on my guides. And what we're going to do is we're going to do a topical study. So I'm going to choose a topical guide. And as you can see here, there are different types of guides that we can begin our study with. Passage guide, Bible word study, theology guide, and so forth. But today we're going to do a topic guide. So I'm going to click on topic guide. And the topic that we're studying today is the intermediate state. And some of you may be wondering what the intermediate state is. It is, and let's just find out what that is. We type in intermediate state. And once we have that topic of interest typed in, then we'll just hit return. And immediately the topic guide pulls together from our library, depending on which library or which library package you have in Logos and what books you've added to your package. It will ferret out all of the subject matter of intermediate state from those different resources. So in this particular instance, under topic, we are looking at intermediate state from where? From the Dictionary of Paul and his letters. Then we also have intermediate state from the Pocket Dictionary of Theological Terms, from the New Unger's Bible Dictionary, Baker Encyclopedia of the Bible. So basically this is a good starting point. If I go more, then it gives me even one more resource to draw from. So we have several here, I believe about 8 or 9 different resources that we can draw from. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to click on intermediate state here from Paul's Dictionary of Paul and his letters, and it opens that window. So we want to open more of these windows from the Pocket Dictionary. We want to see what that has to say. We want to see what New Unger's has to say. We want to see what Nelson has to say. And we also want to see what a biblical and theological dictionary would have to say. So as I click on each one of those, it opens up those different resources over in another pane. So I can split these windows up now simply by just going down and dragging them this way and, just creating different layouts. So what we have here now is we have the Dictionary of Paul and his letters. So let's click on that tab and see what this dictionary says about the intermediate state. And it gives us right off a definition. The intermediate state is something of a technical term, gives us a German equivalent used to describe the state of the believer between his or her death and the consummation of the created order at the parousia of Christ, at which time a new bodily existence is begun. And see also eschatology. And one of the things that you'll notice too as we go through this in Paul's letter is that you'll see that there are other terms that are highlighted in blue. And as we just kind of hover over each one of those different topics, consummation, for instance, it gives us a definition of consummation. It gives us a theological definition of death, gives us a definition of parousia, a Greek word used to refer to the second coming of Jesus Christ at the end of history. Literally, the term means presence. Hence, it designates Christ's return as the point at which he will be fully present to the world, or his presence will be fully revealed. So basically what we've done here is we've opened up an array of different resources that we can draw upon to understand the meaning of, or understand more fully what the intermediate state is, and based up on scholarly research, based up on also biblical dictionaries, based up on commentaries, and so forth and so on. And also, the next thing that we can do is, once we've looked at the various resources that are available to us to dig deeper into this subject, we can collapse topic, and now we can look at related verses that are relevant to our subject. And there are three key verses that are relevant to our subject. Let's look at it. Luke 23 and 43. And he said to him, "Truly I say unto you, today you will be with me in paradise." 2 Corinthians 5 and 8. Yes, we are of good courage, and we would rather be away from the body and at home with the Lord. And Philippians 1 and 23. I am hard pressed between the two. My desire is to depart and be with Christ, for what is far better. So basically, it gives us a starting point, reference points, or scriptural reference points that deal primarily, or that guide us to a better understanding of the intermediate state. And there are other different drop-down menus here, but they'll show no results if there are no results for that particular topic of study. So that just gives us an overview of how we can approach a topical study using Logos 10. And in doing topical studies in Logos 10, or any study for that matter, you'll notice that, again, that you'll come across different other topics that you can investigate. Let's say, for instance, eschatology. You can click on eschatology, or use eschatology as a beginning state for your topical study. You can use parousia as a beginning state of your topical study, or virtually any relative topic matter that's relevant to your initial subject of interest or topic of interest. All of these will in some way give you a better understanding of the topical study of intermediate state. We have resurrection beliefs and resurrection phrase and death. As we scroll through the dictionary of Paul and his letters, we see different terms, again, that have to do with the intermediate state, death, life after death, so forth and so on. So this is our study, or our snippet for today, at how to do a topical study in Logos 10. Again, based upon the resources that you have in your package, whatever package you have purchased.